A popular app called Uber that allows you to get a quick ride without calling a cab is really getting a lot of attention, and because it's so easy, you can download it right there on your smartphone. Well, cab drivers say the company should follow the same rules they do, but Uber considers itself a tech company, not a car service. Fox 4's Melissa Cutler tells us the Uber uproar drew a big crowd today at Dallas City Hall.
Stewart Youngblood isn't just plugged into Dallas's tech scene. He's square in the middle of it, working for Tech Wildcatters, a venture capital group that provides cash and mentorship to aggressive young startups.
One of the reasons.
But Wednesday, he says he witnessed Dallas city politics in action and wondered if cyber entrepreneurs will still feel welcome here.
It sends a signal that you shouldn't necessarily do business in Dallas because you may have to come up against these regulations that ultimately will get you kicked out of the city.
At Dallas City Hall, the room was packed with people waiting for a decision on a controversial ordinance regarding Uber, a popular app that allows users to call for a town car or limo, a service that has cab companies crying foul.
If you look at the regulations, they're very much targeted at Uber and not just, the limo industry. It's at Uber.
A rewrite of the city's limo ordinance imposes restrictions on how soon limo drivers could pick up passengers and sets minimum fares that would make Uber more expensive. Critics say it was snuck onto the consent agenda that receives little notice until it was pulled and kicked back to committee.
Even if there's a perfectly innocent explanation, this is that appearance of impropriety that causes citizens to come down here in droves and say, what is going on down here?
Mayor Mike Rawlings will lead the investigation of how the consent item was crafted. He has said the issue of regulating companies like Uber should focus on public safety.
And I want to make sure that everybody that's doing business with the city are living by good rules that are keeping everybody safe.
Try and continue to keep the fervor up. Don't lose the momentum.
Meanwhile, entrepreneurs at Uber and others at Tech Wildcatters hope the skirmish doesn't scare off future innovators.
Some of them are starting to think that Dallas may not be pro-startup. I don't want the image of that kind of being cast out on a nationwide scale, because that's not what we are. We're very pro-startup.
Melissa Cutler, Fox 4 News.